Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make the most amazing, incredible red velvet cupcakes with cream cheese frosting. These cupcakes, oh my goodness, these cupcakes are so amazing and incredible. My family go absolutely crazy over it. So a big problem I see all the time, and something that I personally struggled with myself, is not knowing how to decorate red velvet cupcakes with cream cheese frosting. But I'm going to share with you the tips and tricks which will give you the most amazing red velvet cupcakes and the most beautiful pipeable cream cheese frosting. The technique I'm going to share with you guys is going to blow your mind. It's so good. Also, thank you so much for 4,000 subscribers. This is crazy. 4,000 subscribers. Insane. So many of you guys love my professional cupcakes video, so I will make sure to link it in the description box below, so make sure you check that out as well. But yeah, let's get started and make the most amazing, mind-blowing red velvet cupcakes you have ever seen in your whole entire life. And you know what I love right now? How the weather is nice. Like, it's literally the middle of the June. What? I love this ring. It's literally one of my favorite rings. I love butterflies, guys. I have a serious butterfly addiction. Yeah, I'm feeling cute, the weather's nice, and it's perfect to do some baking. Okay, so let's start and get into the recipe. As always, you're going to start off with your unsalted block of butter. Usually I've shown and told you guys how I melt the butter in the microwave until the butter is room temperature soft, but this time I didn't need to because it was so hot, you guys. Cut the butter up into small cubes and add it into your bowl using your hand mixer. Beat the butter until it is pale in color and nicely combined. Whatever you do, never try to beat cold butter out of the fridge when you are baking cupcakes. That is a recipe for disaster. Next, you want to add in your sugar. This is white granulated sugar, but you can also use caster sugar. Cream the butter and sugar really well. I like to do this for around 2 to 3 minutes. This helps ensure our cupcakes are going to be super nice and fluffy. Creaming the butter and sugar for 30 seconds is honestly not enough. You definitely need to give this step more love and care. Once that's done, add in your egg. Unlike the other recipes I have shown, red velvet cupcakes do not need that many eggs. One is more than enough. Add in the vanilla and beat in the egg really well until you start to see the butter become pale and fluffy. In my few other videos, a lot of people have stated that when they add in the eggs and mix them in, apparently it becomes curdled and separated. Honey, your eggs are too cold, so make sure the eggs are always at room temperature or run them under some hot water if they are in the fridge. By the way, I learned that apparently putting eggs in the fridge is a proper British thing to do. Culture shock when you go to other countries and find out they do not put eggs in the fridge. Like, what? To some whole milk, add in some white distilled vinegar and mix that in to create the buttermilk. I do this for all of my cakes. It is such a game changer. I love it. Truly life changing. Also add in the vegetable oil and mix that in. For the dry ingredients, start off with some plain flour, also known as all-purpose flour, also known as maida in Urdu. And then add in your cocoa powder. So the less cocoa powder you add, the brighter red the cupcakes will be. The more you add, the less bright they will be. Honestly, I'm team add more cocoa powder because you do need that flavor, and I'm all about the taste. Add in some baking soda and also salt. You do not need to add in any baking powder because the vinegar in the cupcakes activates the baking soda, which helps it rise. The most important part, the red food coloring. Such a funny story. I remember years ago I sent this recipe to one of my friends and she got the ingredients, made the cupcakes, and they looked so bad, you guys. Like, there was not a hint of red in the cupcakes. So I asked, hey, did you not add in any food coloring? And she was like, yes, I got it from Tesco. Hell to the no. That's when I realized, oh my goodness, so many people make this mistake. You cannot use food coloring that you get from the supermarkets. You need a good quality food coloring like Pro Gel. I can vouch for Pro Gel. It's literally the best. All the stuff I used in the video will be in the description box below. Mix everything together and make sure you do not overmix. And do you see what I mean? I added in a good amount of cocoa powder and still look at how bright these cupcakes are. Insane. Now what I love about this recipe is that it makes exactly 12 cupcakes, so nothing is being wasted. Divide the batter equally into 12 cupcake cases. These are the Dr. Oetker muffin cases. They are the perfect size. And I've mentioned this before also in my previous videos about the cupcake tray. You wanted to have a nice deep bottom so you get nice tall cupcakes. Now for the baking time, you guys, I was so upset when I took these out of the oven because they were cracked from the top, and this is all to do with the baking temperature. It's not the end of everything because of course the icing on top covered all of the cracks, but it was just so annoying to see. So I baked these in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 18 minutes and I did not realize it was on 180 degrees. I don't know what I was thinking, but that is too damn hot. I would recommend baking these at 170 degrees Celsius for 20 to 22 minutes minutes. Each oven is different. I honestly think it will avoid the cracks. But yeah, if anyone tries this, let me know if it worked out well for you. I would love to hear your feedback. Moving on to the beautiful pipeable cream cheese frosting. So it's very important you are using cold butter and cold cream cheese. This is literally the opposite of what I tell you when making American buttercream. For instance, with American buttercream, you need super soft room temperature butter, but with cream cheese frosting, it's the complete different thing. You need cold, super cold butter and super cold cream cheese. I do pop my cream cheese in the freezer for 5 minutes to make it extra cold. Start by beating the butter first to ensure it is all combined. I remember once I didn't do this and the butter did not combine well with the cream cheese. It was horrible. So yeah, always beat the butter first before adding in the cream cheese frosting. Cream cheese frosting is a really runny frosting in general, but beating it cold helps to keep its structure and makes it way less runny and perfect to pipe onto cupcakes. Also, I always stop in the middle of mixing and stir everything with a spatula and then remix it to ensure that everything is being combined really well. Once the cold butter and cold cream cheese is combined, it's then time to add in the icing sugar. So I did not actually sift my icing sugar because it was a brand new packet, so it was literally clump free, so I was able to add it in straight from the packet. I should have mentioned this before, but the full recipe will be in the description box below in both cups and grams so everyone can make them. Always start to mix this on a low speed and then gradually increase the speed. And literally you will get the most beautiful and amazing cream cheese frosting you have ever seen in your whole entire life, and it tastes absolutely delicious. By the way, I used to hate red velvet cupcakes. I used to think it's the most disgusting, horrible flavor to exist until I made them myself. I'm not even lying. This recipe is amazing. Get your piping bags and add in the nozzle. For the white icing, I am using the Wilton 2D piping tip. You want to cut the top off using some scissors and insert the nozzle in. I like to use a tall cup and flip the bag over the cup to fill it in. It makes everything so much easier, and I also love the Wilton 2D piping tip. You can create so much with it. And then I also coloured in the remaining with some pink gel food colouring. For the pink icing, I used the Wilton 6B piping tip and followed the exact same steps. I think Wilton 2D and Wilton 6B are my favourite piping tips ever. Honestly, I cannot work without them. Look at how beautiful the frosting is looking. I cannot believe this is cream cheese frosting. Oh my goodness. And I promise you, these are the best red velvet cupcakes you will ever taste in your whole entire life. Also, another very important step that you cannot miss out on is once your piping bags are filled, make sure you chill them. I popped mine in the freezer for 5 minutes, especially when it's hot, because I need to pipe them onto the cupcakes. If you do not chill the cream cheese frosting, it will be very difficult for you to pipe them onto the cupcake, so please make sure you do not skip this step. Now I'm getting all of my decorations ready, so I wanted golden balls on top but did not have any. So I did have these silver balls, added on some gold luster dust and created my own gold balls at home. Such a game changer. Because now you have the best of both worlds and you did not even have to spend additional money. Like, that is so cool. Assemble your cupcake box. This is the best cupcake box I have ever come across. I will link it for you in the description box below. So easy to assemble. It literally comes together so easily and quick. Add the cupcakes to the cupcake box. They fit in so perfectly and are very well spaced as well. So for the decorations, I have my golden balls, some fresh juicy strawberries, and also these golden cupcake toppers that I got from eBay. And for my favorite part, it's time to finally pipe the cupcakes, and look at how beautiful this piping is. The consistency of the cream cheese frosting is absolutely beautiful and so sensational. I created some rosettes using the Wilton 2D piping tip. Also, look at how white the icing is. This is all natural and we did not have to add in any additional white colouring to make it into this colour. I then did the same thing and the same kind of swirl using the Wilton 6B piping tip. And this is why I love this so much, because in the past I've had to decorate red velvet cupcakes with American buttercream because I've just not known the right technique. And I've hated it because red velvet cupcakes and American buttercream just don't go well together. Red velvet cupcakes belongs with cream cheese frosting. I also then created this design where you pipe shells on the side and 2 mini rosettes, one of my favourite designs ever. In the past I could have never imagined that I would be making this design with cream cheese frosting. I really messed up one of the cupcakes. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I was thinking. So I scraped it all off and decided to do the same design with the shells and the mini rosettes, and honestly just wait for the final result. Like, seriously, you cannot even tell I messed up. No one will ever know. So yeah, this is your sign to not to stress or worry if you mess up. I mess up all the time. It's okay, you're human, it's part of life. I've learned that there are actually solutions to everything. You just have to put your mind to it. I've always stressed out so much in the past, and I'm telling you, not even baking related, there is a solution for everything, so never give up. And so yeah, for the final designs, I don't even know what you call these. I'm just gonna say vertical swirls. I done some vertical swirls on the remaining cupcakes, and then I added on the strawberries. I also added on all of the toppers one by one alongside the golden balls, and the cupcakes were finally ready. The cupcakes are honestly looking so bougie, so elegant, perfect for gifting, and yeah, perfect to blow anyone's mind away, because trust me, when they bite into these, they're going to be blown away. You cannot tell me that these do not look beautiful. Baking is art. They look incredible. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what else you would also like to see in the future. Again, thank you so much for the love and support. These videos take a lot of effort. Voiceovers take a lot of effort. Like, I've been speaking for the longest time ever, but honestly, you guys make it all worth it. Believe me, I read every single comment, and I'm so grateful for all of the positive feedback and the love I have received. I'm truly grateful, so thank you. And yeah, finally it's time to box them up. So I've shown this in my previous videos. It's basically like this pull bow where you basically pull a string and the bow is created. So amazing and cool. I do always tape this from the bottom just so it stays in place and doesn't move around. But yeah, that is basically it. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, follow me on my social media, Yum Zoha, and let me know what you guys would like to see next. Love you and see you soon.